Doesn't want to be respected. Everyone wants to be respected. It is not gender based. If there's one thing I'm trying to pass across with this conversation, it is that respect is not gender based. Emphasis or not. Welcome to my channel. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Uchechi and welcome to my channel Elevate with Uche. If you're a returning subscriber, thumbs up. I appreciate you for returning. And if you are meeting me for the first time, it's such a great pleasure meeting you as well. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing this dichotomy in romantic relationships and doing that with a particular statement that I have heard right from the time I started to make sense of right and wrong. And what is it? Men are to be respected, women are to be loved. Now, I'm speaking from my own perspective as an individual, not claiming to be a professional psychologist or anything of that sort. No, I am not. I'm just saying that based on what I have felt and experienced as a person who has emotions and who has been in a relationship, I do not want to be loved and disrespected. Neither do I want to be disrespected and beloved. Like, these are two different concepts that are needed in a relationship. Before I continue with this conversation, let's see what respect as a word means. Treating someone with respect means showing regard for their abilities and worth, valuing their feelings and their views, even if you don't necessarily agree with them, accepting them on an equal basis, and giving them the same consideration you would expect for yourself. Another definition says to consider worthy of high regard. With what I have just read, do you think that it is possible that someone in their right thinking mind will want to be disrespected? Who doesn't want to be regarded for their abilities and worth? Who doesn't want their feelings valued? Who doesn't want their views respected? Even if you don't necessarily agree with them, accepting them on an equal basis and given the same consideration you would expect for yourself. Like I said, this is me speaking as an individual who has thought this through and have come to a conclusion that this isn't as it was told to us. The guys are told to love their wives. Women are told to respect their men. What I say, these two concepts are needed. It can be argued that the way respect and love is interpreted for the average man and woman is different. But to say that respect is for men or that men should be respected as if it's just the exclusive right of men is something that I do not agree with. I do not. Because I do not want to be disrespected in a relationship. Everyone wants to be respected in friendship, even at your workplace. You want that cordial relationship between you and your colleagues with respect. The only time people accept disrespect a lot of times is when they're less privileged, there's a greater goal that they are pursuing and they don't want it to pass them by, so they will take whatever comes with the path to that goal. So who doesn't want to be respected? Everyone wants to be respected. It is not gender based. If there's one thing I'm trying to pass across with this conversation, it is that respect is not gender based. Emphasis or not. Love is not gender based. Everyone in a romantic relationship needs to be respected and to be loved. Because somehow I think it's an indoctrination. I think from the cultural point of view, from even the religious point of view. But if there is need, we need to rethink a lot of things. We need to be able to give the opportunity and be open-minded enough to rethink things, especially when your experience is different from what you were told. I won't want to be disrespected. I won't want to be talked to condescendingly, for example, and be expected not to say anything about it because for me as the woman, my own is to be loved. No, you cannot love and not respect. So it comes across as if you can love and not be respected, and you can be respected and not be loved. No. If a relationship is going to work such that both parties are happy in it, then I want to be respected the way that I define respect. You also want to be respected the way you define respect. You want to be loved the way you define love. I want to be loved the way I define love. how love and respect is expressed may be different for every individual. But if the question is, will there be love and respect for a relationship to thrive? My answer is a definite yes. Let's see what love is. Romantic love, especially, is a strong feeling of affection and care for another person, often characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. Maybe for people who go into romantic relationships for a different reason, but for the average person, this is basically what they want in a romantic relationship. A strong feeling of affection and care for another person, often characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. Who wouldn't want this? Apart from maybe people who are not in a romantic relationship for commitment, they probably have other reasons, maybe other reasons, but anyone who wants commitment will definitely want this, whether you are a male or a female. Am I not saying the truth? Because what we were told is not what it is. Love, respect, they are not gender based. Every gender wants to be loved. Anyone in a relationship wants to be cared for, wants to be loved, wants to be respected. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you beyond any reasonable doubt that respect, I'm particular about the word respect. The man wants to be respected, the woman wants to be respected. And this is the conclusion I have come to. What's your own conclusion? Thank you so much for taking out time to watch this video. I truly appreciate you. Do not be a stranger, like I always say. What I do on this channel basically is to have conversations, raise conversations, and teach. And I hope you're going to be joining me in my very next one because I'd love to see you. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have found this video interesting. On the channel, I elevate, I raise conversations, I have conversations, and I teach. And supplementally, see the